I'll have
He just
my
did
cable.
that? What's that?
I'll have my cable like this, right?
Mm-hmm. Right there.
And then what'll happen is I'll disconnect that. And so here's the cable carrier.
Yeah.
To work for you?
And this is it
He's
right
customer.
I know.
You do that with every link?
here. Huh?
You do that with every
The
link?
first link is all I usually have to do.
Yeah.
Okay? Remember that ramp I was telling you about? This is the reason why. It's because now I gotta go ahead and I gotta get it in here. Okay? And then this part I can just kind of like leave right here. Okay? And then I go like that, put it in the hole, and then when I step on that, it spins. Okay? And then once it's all the way in, once the first section is in, I got the basket right here, and then all I do is I just basically connect it right here, and I just basically feed it in, hand over hand, you know? I mean,
Once you trade it down, then you switch to your jetter.
yes, if I have to. And then that jetter,
So all the cables in the basket are all
but this
connected.
is-
So you'd only have
and
to
so
link
then
it
what
that
you do
first
is,
time.
Really?
What kind of basket do you have?
the one that comes with the,
Just a wire basket.
And you can, and it'll come out of that little thing?
Fred, look at this thing.
Yeah, that's smooth, man. I know.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, I carry this on the roof. I mean, and that's the thing. And then here's the thing, right? When you're on the roof,
Why do you want to do that? Because you have female access?
because sometimes where we are, you might have, it's hard to make the turn, right? And so when you go on the roof, it's a straight shot down. You're not dealing with the closet benders. Usually.
Yeah, because we're all
You know, see, I might have two-story, but I might be able to go on one part of the roof, or I might have a deck, and then I go ahead and I put the ladder on the deck. It really kind of depends. But this cable, I kid you not, I've gone through like if you got like a 2-inch Santee or a 2-inch wide, it'll go, man. I'm not even
It
messing
won't
with
get
it.
stuck.
No, and here's the thing,
Well,
right?
go through a 3-inch strap.
I've never been through a 3-inch trap. But here's the thing, right? Okay, so if you have it like this, and you're supposed to load it up like that,
Right.
what you do is you kind of do it so it's just like that. And like, let's say you're in a bad area, what you do is you put it in reverse, and then you go ahead and you step on, you put your right there, and then you catch the edge. When it goes in reverse, it'll self-feed. Now what'll happen is it'll get to a point where it'll go like this and it'll start pulling your machine. So you gotta stop and pull more cable. But oftentimes that'll get you to where you gotta go. I mean, it's,
So you never hook up your guidos then? You never attach that? You just let it rest?
if honestly that's one of the things I want to make is that ramp.
Yeah.
Because if I could go ahead, leave it like this, right? This is what happens. Because when I'm doing this,
It's supposed to feed them into the front.
it's so dirty, man. Try to do it in a finished basement. When I do it this
Yeah,
way,
finish base.
You're just doing it for cleanliness if you're inside.
I mean, yeah, I cannot have like, on the video, it shows the guy and he's got a 15-foot cable on the carpet and he's like, and he's going this way with it, and it's all laid out. You can't do that. So if I could go ahead and put it like this, and I've done like this, so that doesn't really work. So what I do is I just kind of leave it like that.
And feed it to the back.
And if all
Now can you
have-
connect it though?
Huh?
At that point, can you connect
You
it?
can actually leave it loose and it won't go anywhere.
But you want to like flop around like,
It will a little bit, but I mean, really, when you use it, it'll just stay.
and you can attach a 100-foot cable to the end of that thing,
Yeah.
and it'll feed out of that.
Oh no. You got to go ahead and you got to take every single one out.
He leaves it
One
right
at a
beside
time.
him.
One at a time. Aren't they
So-
dirty and nasty?
Yeah, but he puts it right by him.
Nope.
No, you just clean them off. Here's the thing: is that your cage is like open wound
Yep.
and everything, and so because your cage is open wound, your cables stay so much cleaner.
Okay.
I mean, and my van doesn't even smell. I know you gotta. I don't know.